The piercing shriek of a bald eagle echoes, raw and desperate.
The frantic flapping and struggling grow louder, accompanied by the snapping of branches. A guttural, pained squawk from the injured bald eagle. A haunting silence follows.
High above the sprawl, the cost of our convenience is laid bare.
For millennia, eagles reigned supreme, untouched by human hand, these apex predators.
They embodied freedom, power, and the raw, unyielding spirit of the wild. But even the mightiest symbols can falter. Our world is changing, and with it, the fate of these magnificent birds. High above the tranquil waters of Lake Coeur d'Alene, a new season begins.
The bald eagle female, with her mate, prepares their sanctuary.
Every twig, every fiber, a testament to their dedication. A fragile foundation for the next generation. The dominant bald eagle male fulfills his vital role,
Providing for his family, a timeless ritual.
bond between them, a partnership forged in the wild. A powerful pair, guardians of their territory. Soon, the first signs of new life.
Incubation begins, a delicate dance of patience and vigilance.
She will not leave her precious cargo unguarded. Weeks pass in this quiet vigil, the pulse of new life steadily growing.
Then, a sign of hope.
The first bald eagle chick begins its arduous journey into the world.
A monumental effort for such a small creature.
The bald eagle female watches, offering silent encouragement.
A new life has arrived.
Meanwhile, the dominant bald eagle male returns with sustenance. His gaze softens as he spots his offspring.
A rare glimpse of paternal tenderness.
Survival instincts already present. The cycle of life, meticulously nurtured. For a brief moment, the world is perfect for this bald eagle family. But beyond their peaceful haven, the world outside is changing.
Human expansion presses ever closer. The impact of our presence, often unseen. A silent threat, lurking beneath the surface.
Human activity disrupts their ancient hunting rituals. The bald eagle female senses the growing pressure.
Even the young feel the subtle tremors of change.
A warning cry, echoing across the diminishing wilderness.
The wild is shrinking, and with it, the eagle's future remains uncertain.
The eagles observe the changing landscape below them.
Her keen sight searches for any signs of familiar life.
The pristine wilderness slowly diminishes before their very eyes.
Our wild places are shrinking, threatening these magnificent bald eagles.
He searches for food, but the water's surface reflects ill omens. The once abundant prey are now scarce, poisoned by the pollutants.
Another hunt ends in failure, a stark sign of troubled times.
Fish populations are dwindling, a direct consequence of habitat degradation.
The distant hum of industry encroaches upon their sanctuary.
Her instincts scream danger as human activity draws ever closer.
The fertile future of the young chick is now threatened by these sounds.
Human development brings noise and disturbance, disrupting critical nesting periods.
Past tragedy, where man-made structures become invisible traps.
A moment of fatal contact, the harsh reality of human infrastructure.
A jolt of immense power courses through the majestic bird. Gravity takes hold, a magnificent flight brought abruptly to an end.
Power lines are a silent killer, claiming countless birds each year.
The pain is evident. A struggle for survival has just begun.
Wounded, the bald eagle becomes vulnerable, a target for predators.
The hunt was meager, barely enough to sustain his growing family. Her gaze conveys worry. The meager offering is a challenge. The chick's hunger remains, a constant reminder of dwindling resources.
Declining fish populations mean more effort for less reward, jeopardizing their young.
Small, colorful debris, yet a deadly trap for the unwary. Dives, but pollution contaminates his hunting grounds.
The unseen world below is also scarred by human waste.
Microplastics and toxins are invisible threats, silently entering the food chain.
The weather patterns are changing, becoming more extreme and unpredictable. She covers her young, protecting them from the storm's fury.
The ancient tree, once a sturdy home, now struggles against the elements.
Intense storms, once rare, are now more frequent, threatening entire nests.
A new presence below catches his vigilant eye.
They move with purpose, marking the ground, an ominous sign.
The silent watch turns to alarm as he recognizes the encroachment.
Her mate's agitation transfers to her,
a shared fear. A warning call echoes through the forest, a desperate plea.
Unaware or unconcerned, they continue their inexorable advance.
Her nest, her family, her very existence now hang in the balance. The boundary between man and wild blurs with dire consequences.
The intrusion marks a significant shift, an undeniable threat to their fragile existence.
Every natural instinct screams danger, a primal warning echoing through the ancient trees. The female's protective instincts surge, shielding her vulnerable offspring from the unknown.
Even the chick, though young, feels the tremor of fear in its parents' actions.
A warning cry pierces the air, a declaration of their territory and their resolve.
But the human apparatus remains, an indifferent monument to their encroaching world. Habitat loss, human disturbance, these are the silent predators of the modern wild.
The male takes to the sky, a desperate patrol, surveying the extent of the new threat.
Below, the female stands guard, her gaze unwavering, her vigilance absolute. A low pass, a defiant gesture, challenging the silent invaders of his domain. But the instruments of progress do not flinch, their purpose fixed and unyielding. She watches her mate, a shared understanding of the looming peril passing between them.
He finds a new vantage point, a strategic retreat to assess the unfolding drama.
Night brings little solace. The threat lingers, a shadow over their fragile slumber.
The chick sleeps, unaware of the silent battle waged by its devoted parents.
But the female knows no rest, her senses tuned to every rustle, every distant sound.
A lone sentinel against the night, burdened by the future of his lineage.
Distant hums, faint lights, Baruin, the encroaching world closing in, inexorably. A subtle shift, a heightened awareness. No threat goes unnoticed by her. Restless, vigilant, the male's anxiety is a palpable force in the quiet night. Life, so precious and vulnerable, dependent on the strength and wisdom of its guardians. Dawn breaks, but the peace is shattered, replaced by the persistent shadow of human progress. The equipment remains, an unyielding symbol of the confrontation to come. A moment of maternal care, interwoven with constant vigilance for impending danger.
The stage is set for a confrontation, where wild instinct meets human ambition.